morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. CPN-UML formally splits into two parties. Leader Nepal registers new party with the Election Commission. Sakya becomes first woman Chief Minister of Nepal, decides to stay with UML after the party split. Government confirms 3,403 new cases of coronavirus. Number of active cases rises to 40,000. Afghanistan's exiled president lands in the UAE. US president criticizes Afghan leader for fleeing the country. And Harry Kane to miss Tottenham's European tie. Nuno confirms Ten Scarlett will make his first Tottenham start. And now the news in detail. The CPN-UML has finally split into two parties. With this, a team of leaders led by senior leader Madhav Kumar Nepal yesterday reached the Election Commission and applied for party registration under the name CPN-UML Socialist. A report.
Election Commission spokesperson Rajkumar Shrestha informed that an application for the new party CPN-UML Socialist was registered at the Commission. The UML Socialist Party has 22 federal lawmakers representing both the lower and the upper houses and 58 central members, according to leader Rajendra Prasad Pandey. It has proposed a 95-member central committee under the chairmanship of senior leader Madhav Nepal. The party has received the registration number 433. Similarly, on Wednesday itself, another group of leaders led by Mahanta Thakur has applied for the party registration under the name People's Socialist Party Nepal Democratic. The new party was registered after the Janata Samajwadi Party split formally. The party has proposed a 24-member executive committee led by leader Thakur. This party has 14 lawmakers and 14 central members. The two new political parties were registered with the Election Commission on the same day the government brought the Political Party Ordinance 2078.
CPN-UML Vice Chairperson Ashthalakshmi Sakya has become the first woman Chief Minister of the country. She is also the second Chief Minister of Bagmati Province. Sakya took the oath of office and secrecy before Province Chief Vishnu Prasad yesterday. The swearing-in ceremony held at the office of the Province Chief was attended by prominent personalities of the state, including the outgoing Chief Minister Dormani Paudel. Outgoing Chief Minister Paudel resigned from the post, paving the way for Sakya to become the Chief Minister. Leader Sakya has previously served as Minister of Industry, Women, Children and Social Welfare in the government of Nepal. Earlier, Sakya was with UML's Madhav Nepal faction but disagreed with the process of registering a new party and remained with the UML. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday reported a total of 3,403 new cases of COVID-19 across the country. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, the new cases were confirmed from 11,839 PCR tests and 4,999 antigen tests conducted throughout the country. This takes the COVID-19 caseload in the country to 739,907 till date. Similarly, 2,104 people recovered from the infection during the same period, taking the total number of recovery cases to 689,173. The ministry said in its routine press meet held yesterday. The number of active cases currently stands at 40,338. Among them, 33,808 are receiving treatment in home isolation, while 3,532 are being treated in institutional isolation. Meanwhile, the disease claimed lives of 42 patients yesterday. So far, 10,396 people succumbed to coronavirus infection in the country. And now the news from the economic front. Development banks have asked the government to pave the way for them to get stock picker license. The Development Bankers Association has written to the Securities Board of Nepal 7 asking for brokerage service through their subsidiary offices. According to a statement issued by the association yesterday, the government of Nepal, on the recommendation of 7, can allow banks and financial institutions to provide brokerage service through their subsidiary companies in line with Clause 62 of the Securities Act 2063. Likewise, the Securities Business Person Rules 2008, formulated by the 7 to implement the same act, allows a subsidiary company having a 15% ownership of a class bank or any of financial institutions established by a special act to work as the security brokers by taking a permission from the board. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. Afghanistan's President Ashraf Ghani has taken refuge in the United Arab Emirates. According to the Gulf nation, Ghani left Afghanistan as the Taliban advanced to the capital city Kabul over the weekend. The UAE's foreign ministry said the country had welcomed Ghani and his family on humanitarian grounds, BBC reported. Ghani also said rumors that he had traveled to the UAE with a large amount of money were completely baseless. The 72-year-old has faced intense criticism from other Afghan politicians for leaving the country. US President Joe Biden also criticized Afghanistan's government for fleeing. On Wednesday, the US Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman told reporters that Ghani was no longer a figure in Afghanistan. However, the US has continued to refer the President Ghani, with the State Department saying that there has not been a formal handover of power. Ghani came into office in 2014 and was re-elected in February 2020. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Harry Kane will not play for Tottenham in today's Europa Conference League playoff first leg against Paco Ferreira. The England striker, who reportedly wants to leave the club, was not part of the group who flew to Portugal on Wednesday for the game. Kane, 28, also missed Sunday's 1-0 win over Manchester City, the team who are trying to buy him. He returned to training late after a post-Euro 2020 holiday in the USA. Boss Nuno Espirito Santo has confirmed none of the starting 11 who beat Manchester City will face Paco Ferreira, who finished 5th in the Portuguese league last season. He also mentioned that the players who started the game on Sunday are not going to be involved, and the 17-year-old striker and academy graduate Dan Scarlett will have his first competitive start. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. CPN-UML formally splits into two parties. Leader Nepal registers new party with the Election Commission. Sakya becomes first woman chief minister of Nepal, decides to stay with UML after the party split. Government confirms 3,403 new cases of coronavirus. Number of active cases rises to 40,000. Afghanistan's exiled president lands in the UAE. US president criticizes Afghan leaders for fleeing the country. And Harry Kane to miss Tottenham's European tie. Nuno confirms Dan Scarlett will make his first Tottenham start. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.